Hey YouTube, hey Young of the Restless fans. So what can we expect this coming week, the week of June 3rd to the 7th, 2024? Well, Ashley's trip in Paris is going to take an unexpected turn, and she's going to learn a shocking discovery. So this has got to have something to do with Alan's twin brother, right? So let's get into it. We see in the previews that Alan is basically telling Ashley that the evening that she spent was in the bar was not with him, but with his twin brother. So we're gonna find out more about this mysterious twin brother and who he is and what exactly he could be doing to Ashley. So Ashley, Traci, and Alan are basically going to try to retrace the events, and they're gonna try to find this bar that Ashley spent the evening with Alan in. But Alan's not gonna basically recognize ever having been in that bar. So right off the bat, we know something is off, and we saw Tucker run into this other Alan, and the other Alan was dressed differently and he didn't recognize Tucker, so we know something is off with the situation here. So now it looks like Ashley could be influenced by this other Alan. And we're gonna learn more, hopefully, about who he is. Maybe Alan will give us some background information on his brother. It looks like it's an identical twin who could be maybe someone who's caused some problems for Alan in the past. We'll have to see if Alan talks about maybe his brother having been in a facility and he escaped maybe, or he got out. But I have an idea that his brother is this kind of sinister figure, okay, and could be maybe trying to impersonate Alan, and maybe he has some sort of interest in Ashley and he wants to kind of dominate her for some sort of sinister purpose, okay? But the idea, of course, is that this other Alan is the one who is causing Ashley to have all of these different personalities. So, because Ashley too is going to basically say that after the incident with Tucker in Paris that she wasn't afraid of Tucker, but then all of her problems kind of started after her evening with Alan, who wasn't Alan. It was the brother who did something to Ashley. So we'll have to see exactly what that is. Did he put her under some sort of control or hypnosis or something like that, and that brought about her condition with the multiple personalities? So it's going to be interesting to see what happens there. But Tucker is going to basically take matters into his own hands this week, so we'll see if that relates to Ashley. There's an idea that Tucker will play the hero, and then maybe Tucker will find this other Alan and track him down and maybe confront him or maybe stop him if he tries something against Ashley. But also this could relate to Audra too, because we know Audra is going after Glissade. In the preview we see that, she says that she wants Glissade, she wants it all. And Tucker's gonna continue to try to counter her moves by, canceling meetings that Audra is setting up and and things like that. But Audra is basically going to threaten Tucker too, that she's gonna use his secrets against him, that all of Tucker's dirt, okay, that she might use that against him to maybe try to, gain a foothold at Glissade. And apparently Audra is on the board too, so Tucker is going to work to try to remove her. And it definitely looks like things could be over between Tucker and Audra romantically. I mean, they got to be at this point, right? But Audra, is going to use her people skills to try to gain some influence there, so you really can't count Audra out to see what surprises she might come up with. Tucker his weakness could be his feelings for Audra, and Audra could maybe use that against him. We'll see. But Tucker, of course, is going to try to help Ashley too, so we'll see if he gets involved in tracking down the Alan's brother, that mysterious brother of Alan. So we'll see how that goes. Should be a lot of fun, but there's definitely going to be more that we learn this week about Ashley and Alan's brother, and what exactly is going on here. It looks like Alan's brother is the one behind Ashley's current state of mind. So stay tuned to see what happens there. Also, over at the ranch, Victor is going to express his concern over Adam. So Victor thinks that because of all of this, drama going on with Connor and Connor's condition, that maybe Adam isn't taking it very well, and that Adam could go, into some old bad habits and go back down into a path of destruction. But Nick is going to kind of reassure Victor that that won't happen. Sally, of course, is going to interrupt a moment between Adam and Chelsea too. So is Sally going to notice that maybe Adam and Chelsea are getting closer? We'll have to see. They've been co-parenting Connor and they've been going through this turmoil with Connor, but could there be some romance starting to reignite between Adam and Chelsea? Of course, they have a history when it comes to that. So, could there be some old feelings that are returning? Is Sally going to notice something? I don't think so. I think things will stay platonic between Chelsea and Adam, but Sally might notice maybe more of an intimate kind of connection that they're having. So we'll have to see how that plays out. Also, Sally and Chloe are going to make up, so that's good. And it looks like Sally is going to ask Summer if, they can bring Chloe on board for the interim Marchetti position now that Chelsea's taking time off. Of course, we saw Summer and Sally make up a little bit, right? Summer is offering Sally that position. So it's really nice to see the two of them, find a better place together and not be at odds with each other, because we know they have a history of being against each other. So it's nice to see them making up. And of course, Summer, I gotta give Summer a lot of credit because she's giving Claire a chance and she's giving Sally a chance. So Summer is really, I think, maybe since that talk with Nick, her father, maybe Summer is deciding to give Claire that chance, and maybe Sally too. And of course, Summer needs the help too. But this is definitely progress, so I'm happy to see that happen. Back with Victor, he's going to confront Cole about his betrayal. Of course, it was Cole who found the secret door that went downstairs into that dungeon, and he found Jordan there. And Victor, it looks like, is not going to forgive and forget when it comes to what Cole found, okay? And the plan then to give Victor kind of a free pass there, and of course Jordan now is locked up. You always have to wonder with Jordan if she'll ever escape again, but my guess is that the story is pretty much closed for the minute. You never know, Jordan can always escape again, and that can be something that happens later down the road. But of course, everyone knows now that Jordan's alive, and they're dealing with it in their own ways. But it looks like most of the Jordan threat is behind the Newmans now at this point, okay? Also, Jack told Nikki that, he can't be her sponsor anymore, and Nikki understood that, and Diane is relieved about that, so that's good. Of course, there's some drama going on there between Diane and Kyle, and we saw Victor go over to ask Kyle about that, what's going on there. So is Victor trying to lure Kyle over to his side? We've seen Kyle work with Victor in the past. Hopefully Kyle stays out of that. But of course, Michael too had to face Victor's fury, and of course Victor had to fire Michael, and then so we'll see what punishment awaits Cole here. Hopefully it's nothing too seriously. Hopefully Cole doesn't get banned from the ranch or anything like that. So stay tuned to see what Victor decides to do with Cole. Speaking of Claire, Claire starts a new chapter. Of course, Claire is the nanny for Harrison. Summer allowed it, so that was great, and everything's going well there. Of course, we see in the preview Mariah asking Kyle if there's more going on, right? If maybe there could be some feelings that Kyle has. Obviously, Kyle likes Claire, but could this turn from friendship into romance? We've been kind of hinting about that for a while now. It definitely seems like there could be a romantic connection there between Claire and Kyle. Also, we can't count out Summer and Kyle reuniting and getting back together. I don't know what the situation is with Chance. I'm assuming Summer and Chance are still together. We haven't heard from Chance in a while or seen him in a while. So we've seen a lot of scenes with Kyle and Summer, but we'll have to keep an eye on the romantic possibilities here. Is it going to be Kyle and Summer? Are they going to reunite? Or is Kyle and Claire, are they going to become a new romantic item? We definitely will keep an eye on that. Over at Chancellor Winters, we saw Jill reveal to Billy that she's got some health problems, and that's the reason why she's taking a step back and giving Billy all of this power. But Billy and Lily are going to have some problems this week, and Lily's gonna lose her patience with Billy, so it looks like they're going to have some, power struggles there. And we'll have to see if Billy tells Lily about Jill's, condition, and if that makes things better. And of course, Mamie is going to be back this week too, and Mamie stands her ground with Nate, okay? Of course, Mamie, a couple of weeks ago, she basically came in and said that, hey, we need to get rid of Billy, and everyone was against her, but now it looks like maybe they might have seen, Mamie's point of view now that Billy has all this power and has all of Jill's, power that she is giving him. It remains to be seen if Devon is going to try to work with Mamie behind the scenes, okay? Because we know Devon wants Billy out of there. It remains to be seen how Lily is going to look at this. We know she doesn't like Billy having all of the power, but Devon now could maybe work with Mamie behind the scenes, so we'll have to keep an eye on that and all of the corporate intrigue that's going on at Chancellor Winters, and if there could be some romantic reunion between Billy and Lily. Of course, Billy is with Chelsea, and they seem to be happy, but you never know where things can go because there's a lot of romantic history there. And what's going on with Daniel, it looked like Lily was going to give Daniel a chance maybe and, give him at least the Princess Louisa game, so it looks like hopefully things are cooling down and settling down on that front. And hopefully we get some updates on what's going on there with Daniel too. But should be a lot of fun this week. There's definitely a lot of mystery going on with Alan's brother. Who is he? What is his motive with Ashley? Is he the one behind Ashley's condition? What's Tucker gonna find? Is Tucker gonna run into Alan's brother again? Is he going to discover something? We know that Ashley is going to make a shocking discovery, so maybe she has a memory that comes back, and maybe she has an encounter with Alan's brother, and maybe Tucker plays hero. So there's definitely a lot of possibilities where these storylines can go, so don't miss a moment. It's going to be another exciting week. And thank you so much for watching. I'll have more updates coming. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.